The only thing better than your crispy crunch is someone else's. Today on Walking the Candy Aisle. Hey everyone, I'm Jeff, and today we are looking at Cadbury's Crispy Crunch. What is this, you may be asking? Well, it is a Canadian Cadbury chocolate bar, originally developed by someone who was part of the Nielsen company. Nielsen candies or chocolates, mainly milk chocolates. Um, are primarily, I guess, known in Canada now for Jersey milk, and they produce milk actually like, when you go and get milk at the store. But they had a really successful candy and chocolate business for years and years in Canada until in the mid '90s when Cadbury bought them out. Now, this product in particular is pretty exciting and one of the best, I think. They had that slogan in, I think it was the '80s. Maybe it was the '70s even, that the only thing better than your crispy crunch is someone else's. I swear that sounds something like, what is that like? Is it reminding me of Terry's slogan or Terry's orange slogan? You know? It's not mine, it's yours. Anyway, doesn't really matter. It's a chocolate bar with peanut butter, flaked, like flattened, compressed, flaked peanut butter in it. Pretty weird. Kind of like Butterfinger, only like in that sort of flaky way, but it's peanut butter instead of just more buttery butter stuff. I don't know. Anyway, it's a pretty cool chocolate bar, and it's one of the most popular bars in Canada. So I'm excited. I love the packaging. You know, it just sort of jumps out at you. And interestingly, I read on the internet, this was developed in 1912 by an employee of the Nielsen Company. The guy was, what was he, 14 years old or something. He didn't become officially get promoted to candy maker until the 20s. So this bar was, oh, it's like the end of it broke off. This bar has been around for quite a while, though. Let's say when he pitched it as part of the, like, they had a contest, internal contest in the company to pitch new candy chocolate ideas, and he won the contest in I think it was 1920 or early 1920s, and he won $5 for winning the contest. But you know, whatever. He eventually got promoted and became a candy maker and quite successful. And if your legacy is leaving behind one of the best and most recognized chocolate bars in your country, that's pretty good, right? So there it is. There you can see this sort of. That's just a broken version of it, though. Let me hold on. Let me let me give it a bite. Can you see the like how it's like flaked layers? Let me see if I can. Ah, there you go. Did you guys catch that? Wish I had slow-mo replay on this. It just snapped, right? And that's actually part of the whole branding, where it's just like a Butterfinger. You snap it and crunch, right? That the little flakes of butter, peanut butter in this case, come flying off. It is good, good, good stuff. I like me some Cadbury chocolate. I like chocolate and peanut butter. And other than Reese, Reese's peanut butter cups, there's not many other people like making really concerted efforts to give us chocolate and peanut butter combos. I don't know why. Is it just because Reese's dominates the market so much? But this is a good one. This is a really solid one. It's interesting. How many of these sort of flake things do you get? Right? There's Butterfinger. There's this in Canada. In the States, there's that other one that's kind of like Butterfinger. That's oh, geez, what am I? Fifth Avenue? Is that it? Fifth Avenue? I know I reviewed it. I can't remember. I think it's Fifth Avenue. Anyway, yeah, there's not much in this like crunchy, sort of snappy flake kind of texture. I like it. My probably one gripe with the crispy crunch is that same thing with a Butterfinger. It feels like maybe because they sort of candified the peanut butter a fair bit. Like this is pretty sweet. And actually, I did read on the internet that when Cadbury took over Nielsen in the 90s and they took over the Crispy Crunch brand, they actually did sweeten the peanut butter. So this is probably different than the one I grew up with. It has that kind of candied tendency to compress and get a little stuck in your teeth. That said, this is a pretty unique kind of bar. And if you like chocolate and peanut butter, this is definitely 100% one to try. Yeah, really interesting. Definitely worth a try. Probably not going to be for everyone. The texture is pretty specific. But the combo of chocolate and peanut butter is excellent. It's really good. So, I'm a fan of Crispy Crunch. Walking the candy aisle is going to give Cadbury's Crispy Crunch a solid 4 out of 5. Definitely worth trying to track down and find one of these if you're not in Canada. So, thank you for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please click the links that you see on the screen, assuming you're watching this on YouTube. And thanks again. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe. We've always got more reviews coming down the pike. All right, guys. See you later.